Well, hello. Thank you for having us. Super excited to be here. My name is Rebeca. I am from Monterrey, same as Arturo and Melissa. And well, I am a student currently in the field of innovation in education. And well, I'm going to share a bit of my story of how I came into this world of entrepreneurship, innovation, craziness. No, the first time that I joined this program is called Yeii, Young Entrepreneurship Innovation International. Um, and well, it's a program that seeks for students or like young humans, kids, to look for their creative side and trust and believe in their ideas. So this project looks for this self-esteem approval by asking them or like inviting them to create their own ideas in order to solve problems or find opportunities. They have a whole process of well finding an idea, finding a problem, and finding a solution where they have to come up with well the marketing program, the business plan, and everything that comes with it, right? So it's we basically create programs that um, oh somebody said something. But okay, so it's programs we sell programs to schools that um, explain or invite kids to get into the entrepreneurial and innovation system. And well, I'm gonna share a bit of my about my story and how I ended up here. Well, the first time that I knew like learned about J, I was in high school. Um, no, sorry, in middle school. It is confused in English. I was in middle school, and they told us about this new program about entrepreneurship and innovation. And since I heard the name, I was super drawn to it because it was something super new to me. I've never had that experience in school, so we started having these classes about finding solutions, problems, design thinking, creativity, and just thinking outside of the box. So it was this space for me where I had the opportunity to really like be creative, but also have like be centered into finding a solution to something. So for me, that was super fun and challenging. So they told us we were gonna have like this inter-scholar competition where every student of different schools created their own idea and we had to sell it in the pitch. So it was like a Shark Tank, and I was super excited. And um, I was like such a nerd about it. I remember like every day at lunch, instead of going to lunch, I was working on my idea, like getting it better and better and better. And I feel like this process to me was really self-approval. Like I proved to myself what I can do as a kid, like a young someone who's younger. And it was honestly one of the best, like the most memorable events of my life because I proved myself that my ideas are valuable, even though like I was younger. So I had the opportunity of creating my own business plan and then going to this competition, having to create a pitch, having to do research, and it was just a lot of fun. So, and I actually won the competition, fun fact. But it was, yeah, it was something amazing. And well, yeah, that's a bit about my story and with Yeii, with Young Entrepreneurship Innovation International.
Okay. Well, Rebecca was one of our first generation some time ago, and she was one of the winners in the final contest. She had a project, she presented it with a lot of energy, and the project was awarded between several schools. And right now I would like to introduce you to Carola. She is a student right now in Brillamont, and she was this year during the program. Hello, Carola.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm going to present my project. Let me share my screen.
Your camera seems upside down. I don't know if you flipped it.
Your camera seems upside down. I don't know if yeah, I'm not.
Or you're in the space station or something like that. Maybe she's in space.
She's innovating.
Yes, that's awesome.
That's how we do it now.
Yeah, don't worry. Go ahead. We can see your screen. I don't know if she's talking. I cannot hear anything.
Carola, can you open your microphone?
You're on mute, Carola.
Carola, can you unmute?
Ready.
There you go.
Sorry, if you let me. I'm going to present here. Okay. Okay, so Safe Cell is the name of the app we created. This is my team, Isabela Cáceres, Susana Espinosa, and me, Carola Ayala. They weren't able to be here, but I'm presenting for them. Okay, so we found a problem that many young kids were trying to create inspiring and innovative business ideas, but weren't able to share like with many people, just family and friends, because it's kind of difficult to show the world. So we started creating ideas to see what could they do with this problem. So we thought like maybe they could sell in the streets or garage sales, but that would be kind of expensive since they need to buy stuff like tables and that. So our solution was to create this app where young entrepreneurs can share with the world what they sell in local way and also worldwide um, with this app that is called Safe Sale. Our goal is to encourage kids to share their ideas and innovations and learn about finance. This is our logo. With this, we learned with design thinking, which Yeii showed us, and I think it's something that really gonna stick to me personally, like in life, because I think design thinking is very important to people. So yeah. This is a prototype of what we created. This is the app, and it shows kind of what we think could be. Um, we had the idea to send things through FedEx, and it will cost from $5,000 to $1,500 to develop this business. I think that's the end. So this is really to show design thinking and what we learned with Yeii in our entrepreneurship class, which we took every week. And for me, I think it was one of the most exciting classes because it's different to other classes, and kind of makes you learn more with things I think I would use like more in life. So yes.
Carola, how old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
Okay. Well, thank you, Carola. This was one of the projects that we asked this year from one of our students. And this project was born because we were looking for a school that promoted creativity and innovation and entrepreneurship in a young age. So we decided to make a small MVP, a minimum viable product, trying with one school. And we started getting some results. So we started getting some awards nationally and internationally. And then we got a little bit more on track, and we developed some patents with our kids. So when they got to the university, one of the achievements they have was like having a patent on a very small age. And we find out that it was also an opportunity to help people shine that were not shining in that moment. Like maybe if you are academically brilliant, like people will be, it's easy to know who they are. or if they are very good at sport, it's easy to know about them. But people with different talents, that might be those people that are always active and that are curious. So those people would make very good achievements during our program. And some people had like developed their own business while they were in our program, and they kept on with that one until they got to the university and they got into a bachelor degree that was about what they did when they were in high school or junior high. Let me share a little bit. So this program started as just an idea because it was something that we wanted for our kids. And then it went out really good, and people were motivated because it was challenging. So what we did is we developed like the entrepreneurship skills, between soft skills with the smaller kids, social skills, and we made some activities and experiences that will go for what we named the entrepreneurship DNA. So what we try to do is to develop all these skills that entrepreneurs usually have, and we develop all our programs trying to fit them. So we also have a little bit of exposure in different contests internationally, where we have had some winners, and we go like through the real process that we have on business. So since first graders, they can go through the entrepreneurship journey. Green innovators, like every year have their own plans. One of the ones we like the most is the social entrepreneurship, because it's not just thinking about solving a problem for themselves, but thinking about other people. So they develop empathy in a very early stage. And startups and innovation. So it's not just about creating a business, but creating a business that's innovative and that could disrupt something. And well, we expose them to real experiences, and at the very end of the program, we will choose the best students, and we'll make an interscholastic competition that is held in Tec de Monterrey with Arturo Mendez. So we have a lot of some categories. We have 5 categories that could be social, could be disrupt your world, technology, and they can also compete in pitch, or they can like a Shark Tank, and it's in English, or they can compete as stands. And we have also conferences. We have entrepreneurship talks, but not about where they are, but how did they made it there, like all the mistakes and failures that make them be in that place. And we have some challenges that they have like 3 or 4 hours to develop a solution and present it to specific judges. These are some of our students and some of the newspapers that we have had, and some winners. And these are some of our results on the last years. So I don't know if you have any questions?
I would just like to say that's amazing. Good job on that. Wow, to get all these kids thinking at different ages, that they focus on different things, and then it comes all together at the end. I'm just really impressed.
I'm an entrepreneur. I love entrepreneurship, and I'm passionate about innovation. So that was something that I would like my kids to develop.
Absolutely.
So it started just like I have had several business and I have failed a lot of times. I've learned a lot. But we have been raising investments for other companies, and they were not successful. And for this company, was a company that since the beginning had like a lot of interest from investors. So like they wanted this to grow and to go to several places. And one of the things that I think we're doing correctly is that we're working with them since they're very little. So maybe like some of the things that they learn is to make a business model canvas. They learn about the value proposition canvas. They learn about the empathy map. They learn about marketing strategies, about customer discovery. So, or design thinking, Scrum, like they learn a lot of different concepts that sometimes like adults are still learning.
Right. Great job.
Or don't ever learn.
Yeah, or that.
Yes. So both of you have any questions or comments?
Yes, I do actually. So Melissa, excellent. Super impressive. Oh my God. Means the kids who gonna go through this program, they are like super lucky to have this like a complete package available to them. That's amazing. So I have a question. So once kids go through this program, let's say they start early in the early age and they go all the way through high school level program. So after that, what happens? Means do you connect them with do you like as an intern with some of the other existing businesses kind of to get them like some real life experience? Do you do that anything after the coursework is finished?
We have had some scholarships for business incubators, or we have had also people that are interested in helping them to develop their projects. The thing here is that they are underage. So they are all less than 18-year-old. So it's sometimes difficult because the agreement is more with their parents and their kids. And sometimes it's difficult to make an investment, but we have had several proposals of investment to some of these companies. But because they are underage, like we have to be very careful that we don't go into sensible parts. But we help them without, like, if we can, like, we can help them develop patents, and we can help in making networking, or we can help in like making some parts of the process. Like, for example, one time we had an app, and we had one of the people of the judges said, I want to invest. And then like another one of the judges said, I'm a developer, like I can develop the app. And the other one of the judges said, I'm the customer, like I want it on my place. So we had like the complete circle in between the judges, but it didn't went into the market because of different things that happen. But we have had some of those cases where we can get them like to an MVP.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
a business incubator.
I've seen the program grow. And Carola and Rebeca, I don't know if you could open your cameras and microphones again to ask you a couple of questions. They started back in, was it in 2015 or 2016, Melissa, something like that, right? And it started like a small initiative in one school. And now she's keep really fast on this slide, but they're like dozens of schools that have already adopted and already collaborating between themselves. And actually, I think the Global Innovation Field Trip could be a stage for the students on your program to come and present. And there are like these events that could connect and be like also another stage for them. Yeah, and actually it started with a few kids, and now it's, I mean, hundreds, if not like over 1,000 participants. The final event is done at my campus, and I'm scratching my head thinking what we're going to do next year. Where are we going to put them? Okay, Rebecca and Carola, I would like to ask each of you very fast, because we still have like a couple minutes. What is the most important thing that you got from participating in this program? Besides being famous and being here, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Can you listen to me? Yes? Okay, so I feel like the
I think
okay, the biggest thing that I got from here was believing in my ideas from a young age and seeing myself as a capable human, like a capable kid. Because I started when I was younger, right? And I feel like when we're kids, we always say like, when I'm older, I'm gonna do this. When I'm older, I'm gonna do this. When I am this age, I'm gonna do this. And this program really boosted my self-esteem and the way I see myself. You know, so I feel like that's very valuable in well for me because it's a process where instead of teachers having like the full the end saying, is that how you say like the end saying of things? It's a space where you get to explore and create your own conclusions, create your own research, and the teacher becomes just a guide, like a guide, instead of like this is how things are, and you just like receive information. You're the one who looks for information, and you create a filter. You know, like this works, it doesn't work. So you start also creating your critical thinking. So I feel like for me that was um, super important.
Thank you. Very, very important. Great reflection. Carola, what about you?
So I think that one of the things I learned was like to do trial and error, because when we got feedback about our app, like we started like brainstorming again like ideas. For example, like how are we gonna make it safer? So we started thinking maybe we can do like points, like you pay for to have points instead of managing real money. Um, and that's like one of the feedback we got and how we solved it. So I think that's one of the many things. Also like design thinking and teamwork, and really like to persuade like what you start and like really engage with what you try to do.
Great. Very good. So keep on developing your project, Carola and Rebecca. You said that you're studying a degree in innovation, right?
Yeah, I study innovation in education right now.
In education. Okay, so we look forward learning from how you promote innovation on your fields very soon.
We
And,
already
and
with her. Now she's part of Yeii again.
oh, really?
Yeah. Well, she
Uh,
submitted her curriculum, and I saw like one of her achievements was she was a winner in Yeii, and I was like, okay, you are here.
you're hired.
You're hired.
Great, great. Well,
And
awesome.
Carola is actually studying.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for the support, Melissa. Thanks, Rebecca and Carola. Muchas gracias. Um, I hope that this is not like the only participation of your program. We need to talk and bring in your students and share the ideas because some of them are awesome and they need to be shared and networked with the community. All right.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. We have 5 more schools for this next year.
Okay, okay. I promise to look for a larger place for your event. Okay. Have a great one. Have a good night. Gracias.
Thank you.